Welcome to my channel. This is Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet, and knitting and sometimes travel. If you're new to my channel is a crochet channel. It was set up that way, but I'm learning to knit. Just keep knitting 10 minutes a day and I'll show you what you get. I also, we live in a camper, my husband and I, currently, but we have just purchased a house. So we won't be traveling as much, but we were traveling and we were doing some travel videos. We will still be snowbirds and we will still do some travel. There's still states we haven't been to, and we're going to hit them, but we're going to stay in our house as soon as we get the keys, which hasn't happened yet. So this is a Happy Mail video about my Sisterhood of the Traveling Purple Scarf. I started back here knitting because I wanted to learn to knit. So this was a practice piece, just knit 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes, I can devote 10 minutes to learning to knit every day. And I had some scraps. And when my scraps ran out, I started begging scraps from my friends. This scrap right here came from Nancy from She's Got Yarn. This one over here is from Lynanne from Nina's Knots Crochet. Currently, I've been working on some from Jo, from Jo's Web. I have scraps in here from Desiree. She lives in Louisiana. She's a subscriber, but a good friend. I don't think I have anybody else's scraps in here yet. But it has gotten very, very, very long. Way more than goes to the floor. And this is what it's looking like. So if you are new to my channel and you like what you see here, please hit the subscribe button. Like and comments, I love them. I do get to them all eventually. Just want to throw that in there while I roll this up. So I decided when I was making it that at first, oops, didn't mean to do that. It was just purple scraps that I had, like I said, and then I put this yarn in between every scrap that I have. And it's not perfect, and that's okay, it doesn't have to be. But I did start tagging at some point all the scraps. Well, you know what? I will roll it up later. I did start tagging all the scraps so that I would know who they were from and, you know, which of my friends. And then I decided that now that I am home, I would beg from all of you, because it is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Purple Scarf. So if you have a purple scrap, and I'm talking, wait, where's my bag? Hold on. Just a little scrap. I would really love for you to send me a scrap that I can add to my blanket, or my scarf. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I do label them all. This is the scraps that came in the mail yesterday. Well, I got out of my P.O. box yesterday. I did open it because I couldn't wait. They are, I got a nice little card. And it's, this is from Massachusetts. It is from Maria and Nina. And thank you so much. I love the card. I love the fact that you sent me scraps. And now I'll have scraps from Massachusetts, Brockton, Massachusetts, in my stash, or in my scarf. I'm so excited about that. And these are, this one is from Maria. And you can see it's, I'm not undoing so that I know who it's from later. It's a purple and white marled. I love it. Just 4-weight acrylic. Just a little bit. I don't need a whole bunch. Just, you know, make a little make a spot for yourself in the scarf. And this one is from Nina, and it is this one has sparkle in it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't think there's any sparkle in my scarf so far. I might have something sparkle in my bag. So I'm going to keep this. Oh, don't want to show you your address. I'm going to keep this in this bag. That way I know, our envelope. That way I know who it came from when I. And it's perfect to fit in my bag. I'm looking to see. No, I don't see any purple sparkle so far. So I have this yarn in here is from, I'm just looking to see if I have any other purple. This is from Donna Cooper. So I have this little bag full. This, Donna sent a lot. I appreciate it, Donna. I'm not going to use it all in here because it's way too much. But I love it. Just, you will be in, she will be in the scarf when I get there. Mary Ann from North Carolina sent me all of these little, and these are like the perfect size, just like Joe's. Oh, there's a purple, sparkle purple right here. These will go in there. Oh, here's another sparkle purple from Mary from Georgia. I have some, I put them in, this is from Lynn, my good friend Lynn. I just put them in a bag with your name or with a little, this is from Julie from Arizona. She came to, I believe she came to, oh, what was the name of the store? It was such a great store. We went to a yarn store in Arizona, and the name escapes me. It was a wonderful, wonderful store. It was a great video. Go back and watch it. This is from Amanda from Tempe Yarn. That's it. Tempe Yarn and Fiber. Just speaking about them. That's the store. And this is the yarn she gave me from the owner. It's a great, great store. If you are ever in that area, you know, within an hour or longer, it's so worth it to go to that store. They were so good. This is from Denise Fuzzy Butt. You all know Fuzzy Butt. She's also in Arizona. And this one is from my good friend Trisha, Mama Swift. So it's so fun to do this. And I hope you all are enjoying it as much as I am enjoying doing it. I did work on it yesterday, and I put in, now it's getting tangled. I did put in a whole ball, and I started the variegated. So I do have a couple of variegateds to separate color. I have the rest of this one. I have another ball from Joe. Then I have, this is the bag it lives in. Then I'm going to go with this scrap. And then I have this and a whole nother skein of this. That'll be my separation colors. I think it's fun to have a separation color that's not purple, you know, so that we know it's a separation color in between everybody's colors. And eventually, and all my scraps are living in this bag, which is not ideal. And I just saw a video, it was just a short when I was scrolling the other day, and the person, and I don't know, you know, it was just a short, it was like a, 30-second video. They were crocheting a bag, like a square actually, it wasn't a bag, but they were crocheting a bin, using 3 yarns and crocheting a bin. And I thought, how perfect would that be? I'm going to use some scraps and I'm not going to do it till I get into the house. Like I said, we recently purchased a house. We don't have the keys yet. We're still in underwriting and all that. And the people have to move out. Like, I don't know why they're still there. We signed papers like 2 weeks ago. I'm so anxious to get in. I mean, they had the house on the market, I think 2 days, one day. One day when I saw it, it was like the first day it was on the market. And then we went there the second day, I think, or the third day, before we could get an appointment. And I think the second day, and we bought the house. And anyway, so that's been maybe, and they were still there, I mean, they're still living in it. There's maybe 2.5 weeks. I don't see why they're not out of there yet. I think they've had plenty of time. And I even said, because everything's going so quickly through the underwriting process. I mean, it seems like it's 100 years already, but it really has only been like 2.5 weeks. And I think we're pretty much ready to go to close. And we don't close until July 8th. I'm like, that's so long yet. That's so far away. It's not really all that far away. I'm just anxious. You know how it is. Anyway, when we get in there and I get my yarn out of storage, I have a storage unit that's got my yarn and like pictures in it. And then we have a storage unit that has everything else. Whole nother squirrel tangent you don't need to really know about. But when I empty my yarn room, I will have a bunch of scraps there. And I'm going to make a bin for the Sisterhood of the Traveling Purple Scarf. All the yarns that you guys send me are going to go in the bin, and then I can just pick a bag or a container that they're in, and that's whose goes next. I'm not doing it in order of how they were given to me, because that would just be a nightmare to keep up with. I guess I could make a list, but I already have so many that I don't know what order they're in. I guess I could figure it out if I wanted to, but it's just fun, and I hope to have yarns from all the states, because and outside of the states. I know it's like probably not worth the expense to send just a little scrap of yarn, from out of the country, but it would be cool to have that too. And I appreciate anyone that sends them in and gets to be a part of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Purple Scarf. It will come with me to Florida when we head out of Ohio in the winter. This project will definitely be coming with me, along with hopefully a finished bin full of yarn. And on that note of scraps and bins, I decided that when I do the yarn room, I'm going to have a bin for all the scrap colors, like all the purples. Sorry about that. I thought it was a call about the house. It was just spam. Of course, I get spam phone calls 100 times a day. So anyway, back to the baskets. I thought, what a cool idea. I store a lot of my yarn in cubbies, like the 12 by 12 plastic cubbies. So it would be like just make the bottom row scrap cubbies, you know, and put a bin in it so you can pull it out and see all the little balls that you have. And just put them by maybe rainbow color, maybe across the top, because the bottom would be hard to get to. Got to put colors in the bottom that you don't use that much, or just books or something like that in the bottom shelf. Anyway, that's the Sisterhood of the Traveling Purple Scarf. That's where we're at now. And that's storage ideas. I love the idea of crocheting a basket. I actually have some crochet baskets that I've made already. I have one, if you guys have been around for a really long time, remember my volcano basket? It was the first time I tried to make like a bin or a basket. And I used t-shirt yarn to start with, and I didn't have enough. And I used a different t-shirt yarn, same hook the whole time. But I really didn't know how to increase and do all that stuff properly. But when I went from like different fabrics, it kind of turned into this. And it's still pretty wide at the top, but the bottom is bigger. And it kind of does that. It's kind of funny. But it looks like a volcano. It's volcano shaped now. And it's brown at the bottom and lighter at the top, I think. But maybe that... I'm going to look for that basket. And then I don't even have to crochet one already. I've already done it. That would be a good basket to use because the yarn won't fall out of it and it's taller. I can fit a lot of yarn in there. And this will cover the bottom and be good. That's a great idea. I'm so glad we talked this out because now I got it. Volcano basket is going to be the Sisterhood of the Traveling Purple Scarf Scraps basket. I love it. I think I even put handles on it. No, maybe I didn't, but I could. I don't remember. It was one of the first things I made. It's been around for a long time, and I know I kept it. I don't get rid of any of my crochet stuff. Okay, so that is where we're at with that. Then I had a question, you guys. If you're still hanging out, I appreciate it. But I have a question for you. I know how much everyone seems to enjoy the crochet or the knit when we do the when we've been doing the knit lives on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday. And I was thinking when we're in the house, like I love to do that too, where we can just talk and chat. The first probably half an hour at least was just chatting about really nothing of that last video. And I thought, you know, everyone just enjoys being together. So maybe I would start, and I was thinking like tea at 2 on Tuesdays. Once we get into the house, chat about like really nothing, but if there's things that you wanted to chat about, I was thinking we could do, and I could bring people up if you wanted to come up and like, if you had, oh, look at the new patterns I found. Maybe we could do like 1 week we'd talk about patterns and new patterns, or maybe every week we'd do a part of it as what new pattern did you find this week? And you could send in pictures, or you could come up, I could send you an email and you could come up on the stage and show what you've got. You could send me a link and I could show those if you didn't want to come up. But everybody always wants to know about new patterns or new yarn you've tried that maybe, you know, every season they come out with some new, let's see how everybody likes this, and then it stays or it goes. But like Karen Cakes come out with a new thing all the time. So maybe you found a new yarn or a new hook, or you're having a trouble and you're like, how do I fix this? And we could just kind of talk about it in the chat. If there was things I know, we can have guest speakers. And just like maybe an hour on Tuesday afternoon. I just like the tea at 2 on Tuesday. I don't drink tea, but, well, I do brisk tea. When I can find brisk raspberry tea. You guys, it's so good. And it's so hard to find. It's sold, it's a Pepsi product. I have 2 nephews that work for Pepsi, and I'm like, dudes, what's up with the brisk tea? The raspberry tea. And they're like, yeah, it's really hard to get. I'm like, of course, because that's the one I like. They have a watermelon one too, and I've had that one time. It was so good. I would drink that as well. I don't have anything here with me to drink right now, but I could drink brisk tea on Tuesdays at 2. Sure. Or water. Or whatever. You bring your coffee, you can bring your whatever. So let me know what you think about that. Come up with maybe some things you would want to chat about if we had that, even if it's, you know, where are you going on vacation? Where did you go on vacation? It doesn't just have to be yarn. It could just be friends getting together at 2 and having tea. I think it would be fun. I think it could be fun. Or I think it could really flop. I don't know. A lot of it would depend on group participation. So let me know what you guys think about that. Give me some feedback, maybe some ideas. But I think it might be a fun thing. So that's all I have for you today. This is a quicker video. We'll have to go to my daughter's and cut the grass. And we want to do that before it gets too hot. It's probably already getting too hot. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.